Hello, LREA members. It's your president, Teresa Knapp Gordon, with your fireside chat for this week. And it is Friday before Thanksgiving break. A whole week to rest, relax, rejuvenate, eat turkey and all the fixings, and enjoy your family. So, today I want to talk to you for just a few minutes about the Personnel Policy Committee elections for certified. Nominations were supposed to open today. I have not seen an email so far. I know that late last night we agreed to a change or we suggested a change, let me say, because I don't know about agreeing, but we suggested a change to the list because the psych examiners and speech language pathologists were left off and didn't have a category. So it's my understanding that change was being done. So that may be what's holding it up a little bit. But I anticipate the nominations to open soon, and you're in the know today will include a slate of candidates, just like before. And I just want to say that, the move to go from an 8-member PPC to a 49-member PPC, the state board said over and over they wanted all voices to be heard. But we know that really it was because they recognized that we had put forth a slate of candidates and we were going to work together to elect those candidates because we constitute the majority of Little Rock School District. So they changed it to 49. What they don't understand is that we have representatives in every building in Little Rock School District, in many cases more than one representative, and we are going to do the same thing this time. So we're running a slate of candidates, and the majority of us will vote and elect those candidates, and then we will train those candidates so that the committee is made up of people who know how a personnel policy committee works and can represent the best interest of the majority of the teachers and certified staff of Little Rock School District, just as we always have done at LREA. So the slate, like I said, is in the know today, so be sure and take a look at that. You will need to nominate the person from your school, and then when elections start, you will need to vote for the person from your school that is listed on that slate. If for some reason a candidate doesn't get elected because of the number of members at the school or whatever, then we'll deal with that later. But it's not about control, it's about our voice. And it is important that the teachers and staff, certified staff that know and have been trained in best practice are represented on that committee. And we know that we will be the majority because we're the majority of the educators in the district. Do I think that some people who are not members could be elected? Yes, that's entirely possible because we have schools that don't have a large membership, and their employees may vote for a different person than who we're running on the slate. And we'll deal with that when it comes. But in the meantime, we have some other things to deal with. We have people who are receiving notices of concern because we had a lot of members who did no call, no show. We anticipated that there would be discipline. A notice of concern is just that, and doesn't go in your file. You can respond to it. They want you to sign it saying that you received it. Doesn't mean you agree with it. You can include a statement by attaching your statement, or you can write it on the document itself. And I will say, be sure that you have a copy. You are going to be docked a day of pay, which we already told you, and don't worry about the retirement situation. Your retirement benefit is based on a yearly amount. You have to work so many days a year in order for it to count as a year, and I don't anticipate one day is going to discount that. So don't worry about that. Again, that was another scare tactic. I do understand that some people are being marked down in tests for no call, no show as being unprofessional, and that is a problem. So if that is happening to you, please call Carla immediately or email her and send her a copy of the EdReflect document where you were marked down, so that we can immediately deal with that. We will probably end up having to file an association grievance on that, because that is uncalled for, and in fact, no policies that are in place address discipline for no call, no show as being a pay doc, or as being marked down in tests, or even receiving a notice of concern. The disciplinary the disciplinary requirements according to policy that is in place refers to being a no call, no show for 5 days, consecutive days, and obviously that did not happen. So we may be filing a grievance on that as well. We're doing some additional research, making sure there's no hidden policies out there anywhere, but board policy and the employee handbook do not address it further than that. So we are looking at all of those options, and as I said before, we will do everything we can to protect our members. Obviously, we are not protected under the National Labor Relations Act, so that doesn't apply because we are public sector employees, and it only applies to private sector. But there are other ways that we can address it, and we are looking into all of those ways. So I'm proud of every one of you who stayed out and didn't come to school. We know that there were over 1,300 employees who did not attend school that day. And we know that there were over 13,000 students who did not attend school that day, which indicates support from the parents out there as well, because those students didn't stay home without parents knowing. So know that you are supported. Know that you are being defended in the community, in the press, with parents, with students. National press is highlighting our fight, and even international press. So be proud that you're standing up for your students. You know, I've said before, as educators, I believe we have a moral obligation to stand up for what's right, especially when it involves injustice to our students or to our public school system. And in fact, I don't think that as an educator, I have any other choice but to defend our students and our public education system. And you know, the original reason that the public education system was established was to create an educated citizenry who could carry out democracy. And I think that we saw that happen with our students, and that's something to be proud of. You know, we're teaching our students more than what's on a test. You know, they've learned about social justice. They've learned about about public demonstrations and about standing up for themselves and for others. And I think that's something that we can be proud of as educators. You know, Governor Hutchinson and others refer to me as the union boss. And, you know, maybe I am the union boss because I'm the president, but first and foremost, I'm an educator. I'm a lifelong educator. Have been a teacher for 23 years. Most recently, moving into the library to teach library and information sciences. And I'm national board certified. I have a master's degree plus 42 hours. I have renewed my national board certification, so I'm national board certified till 2025, at which point I hope to be retired. And I am a state media specialist of the year. I have been featured in Who's Who among American educators. And I'm proud to be an educator, and I don't take being an educator lightly. I know that it comes with a moral responsibility, and you know, if I'm the union boss right now, and my job is to lead all of you in defending our students from the resegregation of our schools and defending our public education system here in Little Rock from being privatized and destroyed, then I guess call me a union boss. But I'm always an educator first. And you know, I love the kids. I appreciate their support. But we did not organize the students, as some people have said. The students did that on their own. 13,000 students came together on their own. We didn't do that. And to insinuate that we did that adults did that, disrespects the students and disrespects their power. And I think that they have to be given credit for doing what they did, because I'm proud of them. I'm proud of those students who were on the picket lines with us. I'm proud of those students who made signs and led chants. I'm proud of the students who walked out of school in protest, because those are the types of students we want. Those are the types of young adults that we are trying to raise in the United States. We want those kids to learn and do those kinds of things, because that means that they're going to be powerful when it comes time for them to vote, and they're going to be powerful when it comes time for them to protect our democracy. And that is a beautiful thing to witness as an educator. So I say all that to say thank you. Thank you for what you do every day. Thank you for making the hard decisions. Thank you for taking risk. And thank you for protecting our students and our public school system and standing up to the big money and powers that be. You are awesome. You're amazing. You're beautiful. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving week. Enjoy your families. Take some time for yourself to rest and relax, and know that when we come back, we pick up the mantle once again. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.